Oh man, I got this one for St. Patrick's Day coming up in a couple of days. I've been teasing my wife that I was going to get these. She still doesn't believe that I got these, and I'm going to break these. I'm going to bust these out on March 17th. It is the Leprechaun double feature, the original Leprechaun with Jennifer Aniston and Leprechaun in the Hood. That's right, man. This one's kind of beat up, but it was $2 for 2 movies. I don't know. I'll probably watch Leprechaun yearly. I don't know. It's one of those good bad movies. It's just so bad it's good. And you have to watch it. I don't know why. I have to watch it on St. Patrick's Day. So, another one. Here's one that I did not have on DVD. I had it on VHS for the longest time, and I don't know why, because the movie's pretty decent. It's the first major effort by M. Night Shyamalan. It is, of course, The Sixth Sense. Got it for $2. It's the older DVD widescreen presentation. It's got the behind the scenes with it. I mean, guys, I'm just getting a few movies here and there, and I really didn't need the, I believe there's a 2-disc out there, but this is one that I'm not going to watch all the time, but just one that's pretty good to have in the collection if you want a little something different. Another group movie, if you have a bunch of folks over and they want to watch something, another really like a big gore fest, if they want something kind of eerie, probably pull that one out. Got a comedy at the flea market as well. Fast Times at Ridgemont High. I didn't have this one in my collection for some odd reason. I had an old DVR copy of it, DVD-R. And Sean Penn, one of his first roles. It's just one of those movies I grew up watching, much like 16 Candles, Cheech and Chong, Up in Smoke, that type of, I don't want to call it toilet humor, but that kind of raunch comedy. I had to have it. It was a couple bucks. I mean, why not? I mean, you got to pick it up while it's cheap. I got this one because, you know, professional football's over now, guys, and a lot of my shows have switched around, or they're in the off season that I usually watch on Monday nights. It was time to get back into some wrestling. I know a lot of folks have been talking about wrestling here lately. I'm not trying to jump on the bandwagon. Well, I guess I am subconsciously, but I just felt like I've been wanting to watch some older matches and things, kind of take a little trip down wrestling, or as we call it in the South, it's wrestling. The Southern translation is wrestling. You have to learn these things if you're going to be in the South or talk with Southerners. You have to know these things. And I got the Rise and Fall of the WCW at Walmart. They had these on sale, I believe, for $10. I'm not sure if they're still on sale. I think it might have been just a weekend thing where they were trying to get rid of overstock. But if you remember the Monday Night Wars, which we're getting ready to have a Monday Night War now with TNA Wrestling coming back to Monday night, and they're going to go up against Monday Night Raw, which is WWE. That's another day. Anyway, Rise and Fall of the WCW. It's a 3-disc set for $10. You get a lot of historic matches with Ric Flair and Dusty Rhodes and all. And it kind of goes behind the scenes, tells you how WCW was bought out by Vince McMahon and all that stuff. Anyway, moving on. Just had to have a little touch of wrestling in my diet. I'm kind of a seasonal wrestling watcher. I don't watch it all the time because when football's on Monday nights, or boxing on Friday nights, I'll probably watch something different, but or a movie or something. But anyway, had to have some. Here's a couple of Blu-ray purchases that I picked up at local Best Buy on a gift card purchase. I got a couple more, but I don't have them handy to do in my little update here. No, actually, I think these are the only 2 that I got. Anyway, I'll stop rambling. I got Bram Stoker's Dracula. I had a bare bones copy of this on DVD, and I always knew that I was going to be replacing that someday, either with a 2-disc special edition or something, because it just seemed like there was so much pulled out of that movie. There was plot holes, things of that nature they didn't really explain. You got to get your hands on a special edition, or at least a Blu-ray copy, because it's going to have over 30 minutes of deleted features, or deleted scenes rather, that I think flesh out the characters more, make things make a little more sense in the stylistic approach that Francis Ford Coppola went with the movie. It's also got really good in-depth behind the scenes, kind of the behind the scenes things that you would want to see, how they filmed it, how they came up with his direction style and the acting style for the movie, that type of thing. Anyway, had to pick it up because it's a good one. I don't watch all the time, but it's good to pull out around Halloween, something different to watch. I picked up a little action favorite here from I think it's from the early 90s. An old buddy of mine that I used to work with at the movie theater in high school, he turned me on to this movie. We only had the theatrical cut here in the U.S., but they re-released it as Leon the Professional. It's not the epitome of all action movies or anything. It's just got good style to it. It's done by the French director who later did The Fifth Element and a few other movies that everybody likes. His name is Luc Besson, I believe is how you say it. It's got some good behind the scenes. I viewed this one the other night. It looks excellent. You got two versions of the movie. You've got a theatrical cut, just the professional, and you've got the French version, which is called entitled Leon. And it basically it adds in sort of in the fashion of the My Bloody Valentine, where it went back into the vaults and it added back in sub storylines back into it. The relationship between Natalie Portman and Leon the professional hitman there. Some of the stuff is not for everybody's taste, especially the American audience, because people have different ways of thinking about things. I'll just say it that way. So if you've ever viewed this, you know what I'm talking about. So as far as relationships between children and adults, I will say it that way. Watch it if you want to, guys. If not, it's a good flick for the action in the movie. I like the style, the approach to it. I like Jean Reno in this movie. He's a really great actor. He played another good role in Ronin, which is another movie action flick that I like him in with Robert De Niro. That's really it for the haul. I believe I had a couple others over there, but they're probably not, worthy of the stack here today. I'll probably throw them in the next update, maybe next time. Guys, take care, and we'll see you next time.